So on this video today, I want to show you how you can color grade your video from a beginner to an expert. You need to watch this video. You are going to learn how you can edit your video from this method that you are seeing on the screen, this method that you are seeing on the screen. So just keep on watching. Let me show you how. So the first thing you need to do once you are on CapCut, you need to import your file. So I will click on import here. I will import my file. This is the file. Try now. Import. So this is now the file that I have imported. You can see the way the file look like. So what I need to do now is to drag it into my timeline. I'll drag it into my timeline here. I will increase it. And this is how my video look like now. But we are going to work on this video to make the video quality better. So you can see it's white. There is too much white that is on the back here, and you can see the skin tone is not really matching. So we are going to fix all these things. So to get started, what we need to do, we need to click on this section where it said adjustment. Click on that section. So once you click on adjustment here, you are going to see all these whole screen here. So we are going to come down here. I like doing my color grading in a basic way that will make my video quality look natural. So what I need to do now is to increase this, the temperature. I will do the temperature. I'll click on the temperature here and I will add in 5 on the temperature. Or you can decrease it. Just decrease the temperature 5, -5. And come down here. You can do the tint, the same thing. Increase it to 5. Increase it to 5. And you scroll down, saturation. Come to the saturation here and add in 5 too on the saturation. I'll add in 5 on the saturation here. And exposure, we are going to decrease the, let us see if we decrease the exposure, what is going to happen. So you can see he's making an effect on the skin. So let us say we are going to do exposure. Is going to make it to look more whiter. But what we need to do, we need to do -5 on the exposure. So let us do -5. -5 on the exposure is okay. And what we need to do now, the contrast, we need to increase it. Let us increase to C, contrast. I can do like 3 on the contrast here. I can do like 3. And for the, sorry, I was on the exposure. Let me do the contrast back. I'll do like, let me just do 3. I think it's making my skin to look a little bit yellow. So I'm going to bring it down, -3. Yeah. So I think I will do +3. Let us zoom in and zoom out to see. So this is how it look now. So you can see that the skin is more okay. So let us go back. So this is how it was looking before. Let me off this. This is how it was looking before. And this is how it's looking now after I apply all these effects. So you can see the difference. So what we need to do, we need to scroll down again. We need to continue working on it. The highlight, I need to do this. I need to add in like 5 on the highlight, +5. On the shadow, let me do -5 on the shadow. Let me do that to see. -5, not 12. Yeah, -5. And the white, let us see. We can do like -5 too on the white thing, because if you see there's too many, it's showing too much. Just do like this. Let me zoom in to see. Let me play it just to see. So you can just go back and reduce it to 8. So 5, -5. Let us do -5 on the white, and then the black. We can do something like let us see. Let me zoom in. Okay, I think I like what I'm getting. I'll just leave it as 5. And the brilliance, I'm going to do, let me do 5 to see how it will look. +5 and zoom in. I think it's good. I will work on the, because it's like my skin is shining too much, so I will increase that later. I will reduce that later. So the sharpening, we need to make sure the video is a little bit sharp. So we are going to adding like 10. Let me see, I have adding 10 plus 10. So this is how it look now. So I think that is very, very good now. What can I do again? On the clarity, I can do 5 or to add more clarity on it. And on the particular, I will do on the particular, I will put, let's say for example, I will put 5 2. Let me see, because every time I do it, I try to check my skin to see how it's affecting my skin, because I want it to look natural a bit. So now that I've done that, the next thing we need to do is the fade, you know, how the video look. Does the video look like there is kind of blurring around it? So that is what you can do. Let us do +5 to see what the infinity we have. Let us do like 7 or 8. Let us zoom in. What fade is doing to the video. You don't know how. What I want you to do. So what I can do is like the fade adding some kind of tool sharpening stuff on it. So I'm going to reduce it to like 3. I'm going to reduce it to like 3. Your eyes need to be open, because if not, you will not see what it's doing to your video. You need to be looking at your video very well. If not, you will not understand how it's affecting your video. So what you can do on the vignette, you can say vignette. So what you can do here, what this does is this, like it adding a kind of a dark background around your video between the 4 sides. You can see on this side and this side and this side and this side, and adding a little bit over here. So what you can do on the vignette, you can do like adding small a little bit. If you want, you can do something like this. Let me zoom in. So this is how your video will look like. To leave me a comment, affiliate program, and I will send you. You see, it look like a cinematic. On the 2 sides, it look like a cinematic, but I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to turn it down to like 2. Can just add in 2 if you want. It's not compulsory, you know. You can add in this between a particular session in a video, or you can add it in all. But for me, I'm going to remove it. I'm just going to remove it for this video tutorial. So I think we have done the most important thing here. On the skin tone, we are going to go HSL, click on that. So here now we are going to work on the skin tone. You can see there's no kind of a section where it's showing red, so you can see, but it's affecting my skin tone. Whenever I move this, it's affecting my skin tone. So when you are doing this, you need to be careful. So I'm going to add in 5. When I add in 5 and I open it, this is how it look on my skin. So you can see how it look on my skin. If you want, it just depends on how you want your video to look like. So on this one, when I drag it, you can see it's having an effect on the video. So you can decide if you want, which is the saturation. The hue was okay, but on the saturation, you can see what it's doing to the video. Whenever I move it, here you can see it's making the video to like to pop, to make is making the color of my skin to pop up more. So what I can do here is to scroll this down and just make it to be 5. Once anything you add, just try to zoom in and check what it's doing to your skin. Play the video. Want to make money with affiliate program, you don't know how. So what you can do here is to go back, and for this I can reduce it to like 3. And the brightness, you can see whenever you put the brightness, this is what it's doing. You can see it's adding more light to my skin, and it's making my skin to be glue more. If I bring it down, it's bringing down the color of my skin. So whenever I bring that down to like 49 and we click on zoom to see, this is what it's doing to my skin. Do for me is to leave me a comment, affiliate program, and I will. Honestly, I like it, and it make my video to look more natural, because it's looking more shining too much. It's looking too shining, and I'll bring it down to like a 15. So I'll leave it at 15, and that is what it's going to do to your skin. When I click here, here is going to show you, going to review all these things, which for me, you don't need this, which is the hue on the yellow color. And the saturation here too, you see it's changing your skin tone to black, and so you don't have anything to do here. And on the brightness, you can see what it's doing to your skin too. It's not something that you can just add to your video. It's when you want to, like, you see that there is a yellow color on your video, you can work on that. But as you can see, there's no kind of yellow on this one too. Is the same thing, and it's affecting you can see this one is affecting most is affecting the table. You can see is giving the table color like a green color, you see. But we don't want that. I will just leave my table the way it is. And when I click on green here, you can see on hue, it's still doing the same thing. This one, there is nothing. It's not even changing anything because there is only what this one is affecting is the bottle water. You can see this bottle water here is only what is affecting. You see, it's changing the color of the bottle water a bit. But I will leave this as 0, and the saturation too is having effect on the bottle of the water, a little bit on the table, but I will leave it just the way it is. And on the brightness, you can see it's adding more brightness on the chair. When I do it like this, it's adding more brightness on the chair a little bit. And when I increase it here, you can see it's making the table to be more brighter a bit if you are watching everything like what I'm showing you here. When I click on blue here, the hue, there's nothing that is happening here, but it's only affecting the bottle water. You can see whenever I move it, you can see the bottle water is affecting it, which is this one here. And the saturation too is affecting the bottle water, not too much, a little bit of my skin whenever I move it, if you look very well. And on the brightness too, you can see, you can decide how you want it to look. But whenever you are using this colors palette here, this ones is allows you to like pick a particular thing on your it will pick a particular session on your video that have the color that matches what you are trying to move. Let us say there is a green color on this my video. It will be affecting what I'm moving here. So that is what it does. If I click on blue, it's the same thing that is going to happen on the blue. You can see this blue is affecting the bottle water. When I increase it here, you can see I've turned it almost to like a color of pink. So that is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to show you, and that is how you can retouch every one of the session here if you want to. But for me, I will leave everything just like the way they are because I like my video quality and I like what I have get as a result of what we are seeing on the screen here. So that is it, guys. So once you have done this part, the next thing, the session you need to move on to is the curve. Once you click on curve here is going to make your video to look more sharper and more cleaner. That is what curve is doing to your video. So let us say, for example, I turn this completely down. You can see that my video, it have turned completely black. If I turn it up, let us say I bring it here and I turn this up, my video is going to be completely white. So that is what hue is doing to your video. But that is not what we are going to do here. What we are going to do, we are going to make our video to look a little bit more sharper and cleaner. So I'm going to increase this, raise it a little bit. And on this session, I'm going to raise it more. It's making it to be a little bit more white. I'm going to bring it down, like to darken the color a bit. And on this one too, I'm going to do the same thing. Once you do that, zoom in to see your skin and see how it's affecting your skin. Want to make money with affiliate program. So that is what you can do. And other thing that you can do here again too is to look at the red session. If you see a session that is on red on your video, that is when you can use this other session here. You can see green, blue, red, and every other colors that you can see color palette here, which is on the curve session. This session makes your video to look more cleaner and more sharper for your audience, or the quality is just increasing the quality of that your video. So the other session, which is color wheel. When I click on color wheel here, on this session, you'll be able to work on the color wheel of that your video. Let us say, for example, your camera have a primary color that you use to edit it. You could click on the primary color here. You will select the your color that you use to edit to make that your video, so that whenever you are changing the color, it will match exactly what you are trying to review. So here you can see on the saturation, on the intensity here, you can see when I decrease the intensity of this video, it affect the video in a way, but you will not see it, but it affect it. So on the shadow, you can work on the shadow here. Let us say, for example, I want to bring it a little bit more down or up. You can work in all these other things, but I will leave everything just like the way it is. And what I can do here is to increase this and make it to like 52. And once I do 52, you need to zoom in and check the quality of your video. You don't know how. Whenever you do that, you need to check the quality of your video. It's very, very important. So let us say you are okay with it. You leave it just like the way it is. You can do the two side, the mid gray, mid gray. If you want to do that, that is what you can do. You can just need to move all those things around and select the particular color that you want to, or you can just leave it as 0 just like the way it was before. So it just depends on you guys. So on this shadow session, what you can do is to increase it if you know that you want to like adding more color on that your video to make it more vibrant and more sharper for your viewers. But for me, I don't really go through all those things, but I'm just showing you how you can use it and the benefit of it. All these things is just to make your video quality to be more sharper and more cleaner and more helpful to that video that your audience or that you are trying to edit. On the 10th here, once I click on it, you can see the same thing that is doing is affecting the skin tone of me. So let us say I increase it like this. You can see this is what it have done to my skin. So it make me to be more shining and more red like I'm a white guy, but I'm a black guy. So what I can do is to bring it down. The way you can add this is if you see that your video color is not matching your skin tone, that is when you can come here to work in all those stuff. On this offset, what you can do too is to bring this down. You can see once I increase it up, it make the video to be more whiter, and once I bring it down, you can see make the video to be more darker. So what I can do is to just bring it to 0 here and leave it just the way it is. So I'm just going to bring it here. I'm just going to bring it to 0, and on the offset to on the left side, you can just scroll down to, and you can see you can turn your video to black and you can turn it to red, so you can just walk around according to what you want, and that is it, guys. So what I can do is to put it back in the middle here where it said 0, which is here. You can see here is 0. So that is how you can color grade your video if you want to color grade your video, guys. On the mask is different. So if you want to add a mask on that your video while you are editing, that is when you can do that. So that is everything that I want to show you on how you can color grade your video and make it to look to exactly to what you want. So when we scroll down here, you can see that this is how our video look like now, and this is what we have done after we did our color grading, and this is how our video was before. Let me take it back so that you can see me clearly. This is how our video was before, and this is how our video look like now after we do the retouching and the color grading. So that is everything that I want to show you on this video. If you want to learn how you can edit your video in a short form format, you can watch this video that is going to pop up right now. Don't forget, if you want to use CapCut, just use the link in the description to access CapCut, or if you want to go directly, you can go to www.ugospower.com/CapCut, and you are going to land on CapCut website and purchase CapCut and start using it to edit your video. CapCut had a free version that you can use, guys. If you want, you can pick the free version. The link will still be in the description, guys. I will see you guys on my next upcoming video. Peace and see you soon.